Do you look at the data points that you have acquired that, okay, who are these people, from what demographic that they have come in from, how they discovered your brand, or how frequently do they buy from you, or if someone has bought from you once, do they come back and buy from you again? Do you look at those data points and any trend or any insight that you have got so
Yep.
far? Because we, being a data company, like where we have built algorithms in order to kind of understand consumer behavior and product behavior, we realize that your data is the new oil and everyone is sitting on that data, but it's very difficult to derive any inference from it. Like, for example, who are your VIP customers? Who are your customers that your brand can lose? Because retention is the key, because acquiring a new customer is extremely difficult in today's world, but retaining an existing one can be easy. So how do you look at these different data points, and did you
Yep.
notice any trends?
Oh, plenty of trends. Coming from the fact that I come from a market research company for years, I think we focus on data quite a bit.
Wonderful.
And you get so much data anyway, because we're on Amazon, we're on our D2C website. We're going to get retailer data later on this year, but as we move into national retailing, but you can dissect data in so many ways. And I think fundamentally the first thing you want to do is to ask the questions of what are you trying to find out about using data. So start with that before, otherwise you get mired into create like a black hole of data, I call it. And then build KPIs that you want to track. So we track KPIs from financial, operational, marketing, everything from ROI on marketing spend, our sales, different channels, average order value by channel. We mark what is the repeat purchase rate. We also model out, not just getting very nerdy on the data thing, but we actually model out cohorts based on our ability to data scrape Amazon data as well, of who are the demographics and how often they would buy our products and things. And then some of the things we learn is that, and this is where it's coming out, is our initial thesis is that our brand is really geared for the more affluent, 100 plus, highly educated consumer who are into natural, your Whole Foods shoppers, things like that, right? That's what we think is our consumer when we started. What our data tells us is actually not the case at all, is that our brand has such a wide reach that a majority of our consumer are under 100,000 in household income. And mind you, we're not the cheapest product. We're just we're actually a premium product to begin with. So you have to ask yourself, why are they buying our product versus what's in Target, what's in the market right now? And what is the purchasing factors? And then things like and if you keep in mind, we only have two products, a diapering product and adult product. And that's it. At this time, we'll have more at the end of this month. But the other key insights that we learn is that the buyers of our products are just so wide ranging. We have elderly demographics, we have moms, we have dad. And one of the key things was our cohorts of dads. It's trending. We keep I think our cohort of dad is close to over 30-something% of buyers are dads. I could assume dads, but it's male. So for a baby brand who makes only one general product for adult and one for diaper, it's actually very intriguing that and what we're thinking about in the thesis is that guys kind of want things to be easy. They don't care. They just oh my God, I don't have to get dirty. I don't have hands. That's it. This is the product. And they text each other. They're like, have you tried this product? Or they dads that using it. And then the other dads are going, oh my God, this is awesome. Why didn't you tell me about it? So it's a lot of it's word of mouth. And this is why we start seeing trending of the male demographic buying our products, particularly our diapering product. I mean,
Very
that is
cool.
what we are discerning from our data. So data is really important, and I think you have to track it very early in the beginning. We started really tracking our data really in 2021. Well, because we just launched, right? I would say that even before you launch, you should also start putting KPIs, tracking, and you can do a ton of Googling to figure out if you're a D2C company, what should you track. But as you go, as you progress, you'll learn what else you need to track. Like for us, for example, we had to start tracking velocity in terms of in-store velocity, because we are going into small retailers, mom and pop boutiques, and now national retailing in a few months. Then, you know, that's really key things to remember. And actually that drives product. All these KPIs drive product development and what product we launch is, how do we build our product? We learn a lot